All right, what's up everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Strength Classroom. Today, I'm talking about the difference between bands and chains. A lot of people think they are interchangeable. A lot of people think one is better than the other. Now, I guess for certain applications, yes, but I think if you are using accommodating resistance, which is what bands and chains accomplish, then I think you should be using both if you have access to them. Don't just get bands and say it does the same things as chains, and don't get chains and think they do the same thing as bands. It's actually very simple, the difference between the two. Let's start off with bands. Actually, let's start off with chains. It's easier to explain. So chains, each link is a set weight. If each link is 3/4 of a pound, that is not going to change throughout the range of motion. The weight of the chain is the weight of the chain. It will deload at the same rate, and it will load itself onto the bar at the same rate. So let's say for every centimeter or inch the bar is moving, you will add X amount of weight to the bar. So let's say it's moving 1 centimeter plus 3 pounds, plus 3 pounds, plus 3 pounds, plus 3 pounds. It's always going to add the same as it moves throughout the distance. Bands are different. The more they stretch, the more resistance they're giving you. So at the bottom of the range of motion and the top of the range of motion, it's going to be going up exponentially in this type of curve, whereas chain weight goes up in a linear fashion, meaning as the distance moves, the same amount of weight is added to the bar. Bands, on the other hand, are getting much more difficult with each added inch, centimeter, whatever you want to call it. So bands are actually more difficult and more stressful because the change in weight is becoming more and more drastic throughout the range of motion, whether it's squat, bench, deadlift, curls, anything you can imagine. Also, bands give something known as an overspeed eccentric because it's trying to literally push the bar down against gravity. It's pulling you downwards and you have to resist that. Whereas chains, it's simply just heavier at the top. It's not actively pulling you downwards. So those are the difference between bands and chains. If I had to suggest one for home gym users or just anyone really, I would suggest chains because chains are much more money efficient in my opinion because you will never have to replace chains. They will probably outlive you. Whereas bands lose their elasticity. But if you are a home gym user and it's only you, your bands will probably last much longer than if you're like in a hardcore powerlifting gym. So that's all I wanted to say today. Bands and chains. Chains are linear, bands are exponential. Both great to use. I suggest using both. If your budget doesn't allow it though, just get yourself some chains. Thank me later. So that's all there is for today. Please like, share, subscribe, blast this on Facebook. Do what you got to do to help my channel grow so I can give you more videos more often. And as always, class is dismissed.